Hi everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome back in for another episode of Mass Effect 3. Last episode, we spent pretty much our entire time back at the Citadel. There were many new areas to explore with new conversations and a lot of new quests that we need to go scan for today. So hopping right in, I think that I'm gonna go off screen and scan a little bit. I think I'm just gonna do like a quick breakthrough of everything that I found as I'm finding it. After I'm done scanning, I will probably go back down and talk to some people back at the Citadel just to turn some things back in. From there, I plan on doing the N7 mission to go fight some more Cerberus, and after that, we will finally get back into the Leviathan Dr. Bryson's lab DLC, which I have been looking forward to ever since I started it. We got very rudely interrupted by Mass Effect when we were trying to go back to Dr. Bryson's lab for more information, and we were just absolutely kickstarted into this entire Citadel priority mission that I did not see coming. I was completely blindsided by that. So that is my plan. I'm gonna go scan, gonna go turn some things in at the Citadel because I think we have about probably 10 or 11 things that we need to go back and hand in, and that is a lot of things. Even if I do like a couple of them or half of them, I think that will be a good start. Then from there, I will just hop right into the N7 mission and into the Leviathan DLC. So far, I think that the Leviathan DLC has amazing storytelling, writing, and the voice acting in it is honestly very, very, very good. I feel like sometimes when I'm playing a DLC and Mass Effect, I can kind of start to tell because the storyline gets so interesting and sometimes very creepy, most of the time very creepy, and the missions usually go on for a lot longer. So we have been kind of picking up pieces here and there from Dr. Bryson's lab. I think it was probably the third or fourth episode that we actually went in for the first time, and then a couple episodes ago is when we found Dr. Garneau at the mining facility, and now we need to head back down to the lab. So I'm planning on getting started in that today. I hope that we have enough time. I feel like the last couple episodes I have been trying to complete this. I am also posting this video on New Year's Day, so happy 2024 to all of you guys out there. I wish you all a healthy, happy, relaxing start to your new year. I feel like the last couple of years, at least for myself, ever since COVID, have been learning curves, I guess, for lack of better words. I had a lot happen in my life the past couple years. I decided to start content creation. We moved from our hometown that I have lived in my entire life to a completely different state. I've decided to start focusing on YouTube more than Twitch. I look forward to 2024 because honestly, 2023 was a little bit rough with the move and learning different things about what I want to do in content creation, what makes me happy, what helps keep me from burnout. And it has been just a couple years of learning curves. So I hope that 2024 is a good experience for all of us. I know that since we were yeeted into 2020, things haven't been the easiest. A lot of stuff has been going on, but I feel like every year it's like that. If you guys have any big accomplishments that you would love to share with the community here and things that you're looking forward to doing in 2024, please share them in the comments because I love reading resolutions. I love reading achievements and pats on the back. And it's really good to talk about those things out loud too and be thankful for the things and the success and the happiness that we have felt throughout the year. So here we go, the first few missions of 2024. I can't wait to get back into Mass Effect today. I feel like the last couple episodes have been really heavy and hard, and I'm hoping that today will not be that way. We're going out to do a routine N7 mission and Dr. Bryson's lab. I'm not really sure what the ending could be there, but since it's a DLC, I'm assuming that they're not going to kill off any of my teammates. I'm hopeful that we won't have that kind of heaviness in today, and it will be a very combat heavy, fun day. So without further ado, let's go. Right, so
Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Okay. Well, that is what we'll do then. We'll go talk to Captain Anderson. Man, I hope it's not bad news. I just wanted to go in and go scan some stuff and have a chill morning. If he's about to drop a bomb up in here, I'm gonna be sad.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
It's good to hear. It will take more than that. No, I think it's good. Hope is always a good thing. No matter what form it comes in, it's good to hear.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Good fish in a barrel? Yeah, it sounds bad.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
What could they be doing in London in droves? It's kind of concerning. Maybe there's like an artifact there or something. There has to be a reason why they're hitting London so hard, but if something important was there, unless they're just now finding out about it, which is hard to believe. They seem like the Reapers know everything about where all of their artifacts are. But maybe they're just now getting to it? I don't know. Why could they be in London in swarms like that? Okay, so I am going to go out and go scan for a bit. So I'm probably going to cut out most of it.
Commander.
Because it can get a little bit tedious. But I will pop back in to show you guys what I've picked up as I pick it up. So I'll see you guys then. This planet is so purple. Asari research ships. Nice. We're on a Gaelic right now, and it's very purple. Elko's Combine sought the mineral rights to a Gaelic from the matriarchs on Thesia, but the Reaper invasion stopped any deal from going through. The equipment here is undamaged by Reapers, the attack on Nayakal likely taking priority. Okay, so we're on Pernoa, notable for large deposits of platinum, discovered by Lucia colonists on its largest moon. Asari have been selling precious metal, using some medical equipment, to the Certa Foundation for less than market value. The discount may have single-handedly saved Certa from bankruptcy. Wow. The Reaper presence in the systems has no doubt cut off supplies to the Foundation. Asari cruiser Nafrane. Nice. Polissa is a ringed gas giant composed of hydrogen, helium, and traces of ammonia. It has 26 moons, but the Asari extracted the most valuable resource deposits from all of them long ago. The facilities have largely been forgotten in the face of greater excitement among the system's inner planets. That's a lot of moons. Hesperia period statue. That was one of the things we need to bring back for somebody. When the Reapers entered the system, they dispatched a swarm of capital ships towards Tricolon, treating the super collider as a greater threat than the Asari naval fleet stationed at Sanvez. They blasted it apart, sending debris hurtling to Tricolon's surface. Several ships carrying Superglider staff escaped before the Reapers hit. Jeez. Too bad they couldn't use it before that happened. Sorry, engineers. Nice. Tavura is a hydrogen methane ice giant with a frozen core of ammonia and trace hydrocarbons. The world is named for an ancient Asari goddess of love, sex, travel, and law spheres. Law. Spheres of influence who overlap initially baffled human xenoanthropologists. There's a lot happening here. The Reapers have ignored Tavura so far, its science stations and moon-based mining equipment offering little strategic importance. It's likely that a destroyer will eventually be sent here to exterminate any civilians. I've definitely noticed there's more talk of Reapers in the descriptions now, so that's why I'm trying to read them. Asari cruiser Bane. Tradagos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centers from the Reapers. For now, the colonists will have to be satisfied with the commando action to harass their synthetic oppressors. That has to be terrifying. Like, being submerged under ice and, like, knowing when you come up. Intact Reaper weapon. That's some intel. Knowing that when you come up, you will probably die. That has to be awful. Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface, likely the seat of an ancient city. The crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There's evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind their data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. It's crazy how many planets have gone through this. Like, there has been people that have inhabited it, and then they just deplete the resources all the way until there's no fresh water, there's nothing. It's kind of eerie knowing what we know about how Earth's been going lately. In 354 CE, Garvik was considered a bargain world, given to the Krogans to placate them because no one else would want to live on such a frozen rock. Technically a life-bearing world, Garvik had a small farm built around its equator and well-insulated marine life in its seas. That makes me think about things, I don't know, a bargain world given to the Krogans because no one else wanted to live there. It makes me wonder if that's what happened during the Krogan rebellions. Obviously, we don't know the full story. But if that is what was going on, no wonder why they decided to take over other worlds. I mean, there's no real excuse for that. It's still a really dirty, awful thing to do. But if they were given like cold, frozen tundras to live on, and they were just like, here, you can have Garvik because no one wants to live there, then no wonder why they decided to take over other planets. It never says that anywhere in the Codex. I'm just kind of speaking out loud that maybe it could be one of the reasons why, but we'll never really know, other than it's written in the Codex as if they just have that blood rage, and that's the main reason that the Krogan rebellions began. By the turn of the century, the Krogan had completely adapted, breeding hundreds of younglings per family in vast underground bunkers. By the next turn of the century, Garvik's narrow strips of coral reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants. And excess Krogans took to the stars to find another planet to consume. Garvik was treated as an object lesson by the Citadel Council. The Krogan could not be trusted to check their own numbers. And that is another thing that also, I don't know if I ever mentioned it, when we talk about the genophage, because there are a lot of other reasons why I decided to have my stance on it. But they aren't able to check their own numbers. They were overpopulating. They already, besides Garvik, they took over their other worlds as Krogan and the nuclear bomb world, and it's just back on Tuchanka. And then to find out they've had Garvik in the past and it was given to them, and the same exact thing happened. Overpopulation, depletion of resources. So it makes me feel like history will keep repeating itself with this, because they're not able to keep their population in check. Consume planets, as it says here. They consume them, and then they go off and look for another planet to consume. I've said my piece about it. Today, Garvik is a frozen wasteland home to corporate eco-engineering efforts trying to implement sustainable agri and aquaculture practices. Krogan and Vorcha packs are a constant threat, and the corporations pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. Alright, so what will we find here? The Prothean data drives. Nice. We found a couple artifacts so far. I think we found 3 or maybe 2. Another purple planet. A small hydrogen-helium gas giant formed around a metallic hydrogen core. Elohi was the first site of a rare astronomical event late last year. The comet Asaro completed its orbit of 70 galactic standard years and traveled so close to the giant that it was captured as a moon. Dozens of space probes from around the galaxy recorded this moment. Elohi is within the first frost line and its parent star, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. There's a lot going on that's very rare with this planet. We found emergency fuel pods. Nice. Farlas. One of the trio of asteroids formed around an element 0 core. Farlas is the easiest to mine for low-yield EZO. A carbonaceous asteroid. Farlas has a trace of water-bearing minerals and organic carbon in the form of kerogen. Element 0 converter. Okay, so I went around and scanned everything. You guys saw what I found, and it was kind of fun to read through some of the planet lore and the moon lore, because I think it's been a little bit since I've done that. I read through it by myself when I'm scanning, but it was nice to kind of share some stuff with you. So I think I might do that from now on. So everything should be 100%, besides the ones that we obviously can't scan yet, like Anos Bassin still couldn't do that. I haven't hopped into Horsehead Nebula, so this is my next one that I want to go scan in, and we'll go do the Cerberus fighter base while we're down there. But before we leave, I do want to go down and upgrade our gun. Yeah, also the Ninma cluster, there was nothing there. And I didn't go to Far Rim either, because I want to do that. I will scan over there once we are able to go do that priority mission. I thought that I could do it at the store, but I did see some comments on my last video that I can do it here instead. I just always thought that it was more expensive here. Yeah, so Black Widow 2. We only have enough for 2, which really stinks. We've been spending money like crazy, but from here on out, I know how to upgrade the Black Widow, and we will get this upgraded before buying anything else. I really want to get this pretty much all the way upgraded. So thank you guys for telling me that. I thought I had to like find the gun, or I had to buy it at the actual place. Otherwise, it would be really expensive. Okay, one last thing before we go. I do want to look at our war asset board, just because I want to see how many we picked up just by doing the scanning that we did, because I think we picked up a little bit of war assets while we were out. So let's go take a look. We're at 4337 now. We got 175 from the 103rd Marine Division, which I think only had an update. Yeah, it's an update. We got the Asari Cruiser Nefrain and the Asari Research Ships. The Cruiser Cybane. Wow, that thing actually looks really cool. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core. Engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. Guessing that's it. And then everything else branching off of there is like not the drive core. That's crazy. Its unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. That's actually crazy. And then we got the Asari engineers. We found element 0 converter and fuel pods. And it looks like that's it. So yeah, some pretty big upgrades. There were some like 50s and 30s and lots of points that we just found. Okay, so I am gonna head down now and go do that N7 mission. Because we need to kick some Cerberus butt after what they did to Thane. And I'm also really excited to be back on Novaria. Novaria is the music that I use in all of my outros. And I know some of you guys have picked up on it, but Novaria was probably one of my favorite missions in the older Mass Effect games. And I'm really excited to go see what it looks like in Mass Effect 3. I think that it'll be really neat to see. And I think we can take Ashley with us now. Yep, Ashley's on here. Oh my gosh, she looks like Kai Lang with those on. Why would they do that to her? That's awful. I think I might stick her in like a weapon damage outfit. How many outfits does she have? What's this one? Shields. Maybe I'll do shields for her because she is like a she's like a damage person. She's not, yeah, she just uses like the assault rifle. She's mainly damage. So we're definitely gonna take Ashley because it's nice to have her back. And I think I might take James because I did start watching the anime for him and I plan on putting out a reaction video for that. And I think I forgot to mention that in the beginning and I apologize. So if you guys are here and watching me pick out the squad, which hopefully you are, I'll put a note in the description box too. But I am planning on putting out a video of me reacting to it. I did film myself and I talk about a lot of stuff while I'm watching it. So I'm excited to put out that video and I have a lot of editing to do. I've never done a reaction video to me watching a show or a movie before, so I have some editing stuff that I need to work on because I only edit these videos. I've never done anything like that before, so it might take a little bit to come out, probably like a treat after we get through some of Mass Effect 3, but hopefully it will be out in like a couple weeks. No later than that. But it was really good. It was a really, really good show, and I will save all of my thoughts about it for the video. So look at that damage increase already with the 2. It's up there now with our Mantis, almost. Not quite, but almost. James has the Maddox still, which I think I might keep on him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the Maddox on him. I'm gonna try to upgrade this gun for my squad mates. He also has the Claymore, which has a lot of damage. So yeah, I'm gonna keep him with the Claymore for sure. What does Ashley run? She runs a sniper rifle? Has she always ran sniper? I don't remember Ashley being a sniper. Let's give her my setup. Yeah, I use that one. And then I think I'm using the ultralight materials since she doesn't need that because she's just a squad mate. Might give her this concentration mod. Speeds perception, increases damage. Yeah. I didn't know that she ran sniper. I thought that she was like a assault rifle SMG. Let's give her the Maddox too. All right. That's it. So we have 9 points. We now have Slam, which I think is really awesome. I don't use Sabotage a lot, and I noticed a lot of you saying that it's really good to use against some of those crazy ones from Dr. Bryson's lab. I'm forgetting what the name of them is now. Banshee? So I'm gonna probably upgrade Sabotage before I start messing with Slam, because I want to see how it goes. Increase damage by 30% when enemy weapons overheat. Increase power duration. Yeah, I think I might do this one. Okay, how many more points do we have? 5? So we could technically get this one too. Synthetics explode when destroyed, dealing 385 points of damage across a 4-meter radius. Dang. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. That sounds like it'll be a good crowd control. Ashley has a ton of points, so let's go ahead and do her Alliance Officer all the way. We'll do health and shields. Rifle damage. And more rifle damage. Go ahead and do marksman for her. We'll do accuracy. Do duration. And recharge speed. Okay. And I guess I'll stick the rest into her Inferno grenade for now. James has a lot of points too. I think I might upgrade his incendiary ammo all the way. Increase health and armor damage bonus by 10%. Ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that covers 2.50 meters for 120 damage. These are both really, really good. I think I'm going to go with the explosive burst because all of the crowd control that we can get with some of these husk swarms and reaper swarms are really, really good. So we need to try to have more crowd control. All right, let's do carnage for him. We'll increase some damage. And I think that's all we can do for now. I'll probably increase carnage all the way and then fortification once we can. Okay.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
It sounds like it's gonna get spicy. Look at Novaria! It's beautiful here. I love snowy mountains.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Okay, they're already coming out. Okay, so I'm gonna put some disruptor ammo up on here. And let's see what we've got going on. We'll put her disruptor ammo on, his incendiary ammo.
Lock and load.
There we go. I'll put her inferno grenade next to my grenades. We'll do carnage up here. Concussive shot right there. And then we'll start using my sabotage. All right. I thought I saw someone over there. Guess not. Either died or I missed. Either one. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. All right, let's grab some ammo. Reloaded. I'm gonna go and check over in this corner real quick to make sure there's nothing over here. There's some ammo. What was that? A flashbang? All right, and we came from this way before I turned back. Okay, Ashley, you scared me. I think those ladders, yeah, those stairs just lead down to here. What was that? Sounded like a bug. I think he's... No, he's still alive. I saw a health bar.
Welcoming committee is down for the count, Commander.
Let's find that control center.
Nice. We cleared it already? That was really cool. That was fun. I like these abilities. This is a good squad. All right, let me just check in some of these little areas over here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's just a ton of ammo everywhere. What's this? Spare parts. We didn't get anything for that? Okay, 2,000 credits. I was like, what in the world? Did we just get experience? Okay, here's some meds. Wow, this looks crazy. Some more salvage parts. More ammo. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight out here or something. Because there's a lot of ammo out there.
Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Let's assign Ashley because she does have a sniper rifle. James is more of like a close combat guy, so yeah, let's send Ashley.
Ash, do the honors.
On it.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed.
Oh wait, is she fixing the console?
We've been flushed from cover. Retreat
Oh,
to
okay.
minimum safe
Well, that's
distance.
fine. That works out too.
No problem.
Ashley-
Cortez, get out of there.
Ashley is a better fit for that because she's... I'm not going to say brighter than James, but I feel like James should stick with me. Ashley should focus on the computer stuff. Out of the two of them. Whoa, hello? Dang,
All outside
bro.
communications.
Oh, that was an accident. That was an accident. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, hello. I think they're inside. I think they're in here. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, body parts. I didn't even know that was a thing in this game. Oh, okay. I deserved that death. Honestly, I definitely deserve. That was ridiculous. Okay, I can't be over here
No problem.
while this
Cortez,
is happening.
Get out of there.
We'll wait for
Yeah.
your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
I need to stay by Ashley, but we just need to be smarter about this.
We just lost all outside communications.
I feel like there should be someone coming over here, right? Yep, there he is. Okay, he's dead. James! He just let that happen. Jeez. Okay, they threw a grenade back at me. Let's run, 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 run. Okay.
Awaiting shutdown command.
Shepard, need you to sync the shutdown from the command console.
Okay. This is spicy. All right, where's the command console? Oh, the other one? All right. I didn't know it was right here.
Activated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Heavy
Alright.
deployment to the landing pad, Shepard.
Yeah, clear the
That's where
landing
we need to
pad.
go.
I think I have enough ammo. We should be okay. There's some more ammo over here too. I'm not sure if this like wraps around. I don't really know where I am right now. Weekly processing report, Sergeant Parker. All on-base personnel have been processed. Integration protocols update successful. All right, let's get out here and help. Oh my god. Jeez. That was really scary. It was also really cool, but it was terrifying. Reload! Alright, so they're coming down from the top, like right above me. No wonder why I'm getting swarmed up here. This is a terrible position. Alright, I'm gonna try to run back down and get back with my squad. Alright, let me run out of here. Wait, are they in here? Why is it all iced over? All right. I did that the most chaosy way, but we made it. We're alive. That was insane. Is there more on this landing pad? Oh, yep. Nice.
Trying to break through the interference.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. How'd you get through the interference? Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way. Proximity alert. Deploying armed response.
Atlas!
Give it everything you got.
All right. There it is. Nice. Easy.
Take that, asshole!
Anyone wounded?
I'm good. Thought we were out of the woods.
They always send in an Atlas. What?
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Okay, nice. So they're just coming back. Oh, no. Okay. Dang, I don't think I looted everywhere. I did go to that back room, but...
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
But the loot! But the loot! I think I missed out on some, probably. I definitely don't think I went to every room. That's what happened to me in the first Cerberus mission, because I didn't realize that once you... Like, the mission doesn't hold your hand for loot. It just kind of lets you free roam and do whatever you want to do and go out and find stuff, but hopefully it's all right. We did get Advanced Fighter Squadron during that, so that's pretty cool. Got a better war asset. All right, that was a fun mission. I actually really enjoy the N7 missions. They're fun, they're crazy, they're a lot of...
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
All the turntables. But let's be...
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Let's be clear, Cerberus was always killing civilians. I mean, look at what happened with Jack. She was taken from her mother. He got the hospital to say that she died as a baby. And I mean, look at Jack now. And how many have lost their life to make Jack what she was? So I think it's just like the dirty laundry is officially out and Citadel has just gone full renegade. And all of their secrets are out. From Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it has been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among race is a lie. Okay. So he wants to meet us in the Citadel. All right. Did he say where? The embassies? All right. Getting away from work. From Liara, Shepard. I need an excuse to tear myself away from all of these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. So Liara went to see us now too, down at the Citadel. Take a break. Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel. What is up with this happening all at the same time? It's a little bit weird. It was like what happened last episode where everybody wanted to come up to our cabin at the same time. Space it out. It makes it more enjoyable and more immersive. This just seems like they're going through the stops of like character development. I don't like that. I want to be surprised when I run into them at the Citadel or something. Like randomly. I don't know. I think I'm just complaining to complain. But I did think that the cabin thing was very weird. And then this is happening now. So I had to say something about the setup of these encounters. They seem a little forced. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles if you're interested. Okay. So Garrus wants to meet with us. Liara wants to meet with us. And Javik wants to meet with us. And Miranda wants to meet with us, but I am excited to meet with Miranda. It's been a little bit since we've talked to her, and she has that stuff going on with her sister, and apparently she discovered some new things. It's bad. Oh no. But there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get there. Miranda. Memorial. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make this easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you were there. Ashley. So she wants to go talk to us back on the Citadel at the memorial. So last time, originally I was going to get all of the assets and go back to the Citadel and turn them in. Since we have so many things at the Citadel to do currently, I kind of don't want to go do all of them today because we did spend a lot of time at the Citadel yesterday. So I think I'm just going to jump right into Dr. Bryson's mission and go to his lab right now, and we'll save all the assets that we've acquired for next episode when we go and talk to everybody and we're at the Citadel, and we'll just do it that way.
Commander?
It's so funny that like 4 people want to see us at the Citadel now. And we have Arya's thing from Dock 42. So there's a lot for us to do back there. Okay, Dr. Bryson's. I'm excited to go back to his lab. There it is.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Right?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
But what about Dr. Bryson? He wasn't indoctrinated, and he spent all of his time in this lab. It's confusing why he didn't get indoctrinated too, just like his lab assistant. Is the Leviathan an ally? We need the help. I'm not so sure that the Leviathan is even on our side. Don't breach the darkness, and I don't even know what that could mean. It's very cryptic and creepy. And whatever has been going on down at that mining facility, it's very morbid. And I feel like the Leviathan's up to no good. And I also want to know why it went through such great lengths to destroy that artifact.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
There's that creepy head again. I love this lab. It's so cool. All right, a data file. Energy emissions test. Artifact P3X118. Hadley Derrick. Initial test. Artifact test negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up test. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding this thing out. It's not really important. Fell asleep at the desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. Maybe be more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Do you think that's an indoctrinated writing?
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Yeah.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
I really don't want to touch that husk head again.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the
Really
miners
sad.
recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Oh, that's really sad. So maybe if this is destroyed, it will release Hadley too? Or maybe he's too far gone. What's this?
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Yeah. All right, let's go look at those. What's this? I don't think we were allowed in here last time. Look at all the books by the toilet. It's honestly kind of gross. I keep a book by my toilet too, though.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She's in trouble? Yeah, I mean, if it's affecting people's minds there and she's found out about it, the Leviathan could get potentially angry and do what happened to us. Like, try to destroy it or try to take her over too. She's definitely probably in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching,
Yeah,
the
that
concern
too.
was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Okay, so we're gonna narrow down location again like we did for Dr. Garneau. Okay. Is this what we use? Or was it just like, hang on, what's this? A drawer?
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Okay.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
What is that? Is that a person?
Didn't need an environmental suit.
Oh, okay. It's just a suit. It looks like someone is like stuffed in here and their butt is like... That looks very strange. Why would you hang up a suit like that? Freaked me out.
Wind protection gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Okay, nice. We got another Omni Blade for the assault rifle. Task Force Aurora, current travel requisitions. Project Basilisk, team leader Garneau Alex. Transport MSV Kirkwall. Project Scarab, team leader Anne Bryson. Transport MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Okay.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions locker.
Project Requisitions locker. All right.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
A lot of dead ends.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Yeah.
There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
She literally just said.
We are looking for the Icarus.
Okay, there it is.
The Icarus. Here we go.
I didn't realize I was supposed to
The
change
ship
it.
has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Okay. So another filter was added, ship schematics.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the data, Only one system remains a viable possibility.
Okay.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Found her. Nice. I like the map interaction, like mini game. I think that's really cool. It feels like Nancy Drew. So let's go ahead and head over to Pylos Nebula to scan for that dig site for Anne.
I found something.
That was fast. Isali is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, Isali's field is stronger than the current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system, where gas giants do not normally form, it's believed to have once been extrasolar. With no infrastructure to speak of, the Reapers have ignored Isali as military target. It's very gold. Gold rings, gold looking. We found Jovian Dissertation, a war asset here. There's one here at Cineus. Standard hydrogen helium gas. It has more than 80 moons. That's the probably shortest journal excerpt I've ever seen on a planet. That's like a, I need the deadline by 5 p.m. and you have plans at 5 p.m. Radiation shielding sheath. Nice. There's apparently one more out here somewhere. But this entire system is very large. The Reapers are gonna come. Just gonna go on the outskirts and kind of like scan around for a bit. This system is so large. Oh, he's fast. Oh.
Faster than light, jump successful.
Whoa, normally they're not that fast. You need to watch out for that one. Is he back? Is it just this one guy? He's gonna get me! What happens when you... Oh. What happens? Okay, that was weird. It was like Trainer was talking to us. Oh, there it is. Bless. He's so fast. He's definitely gonna get me again. Ah! This has to be a bug. How is he so fast? And it's only one Reaper. So I wonder... Okay, let's just hurry up. Let's hurry. I think it's getting buggy now. We need to get out of here. Just leave. He is so fast.
Successful.
I don't think that Reaper should be that fast. That seems a little too intense. Namakli. An arid but habitable planet briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation, a consortium of Zari's colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, many Asari left, and the Vorcha population kept growing. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Dang. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population. But Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into the packs, discouraging recolonization. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go live there. Not after everything that happened here. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence.
We have located Ann Bryson's dig site.
All right. I wasn't expecting that to happen like that. So since we are going to a artifact dig site, we're definitely going to take Liara with us. I think I should take Edie because Edie has been with us this entire time through all of these missions. So I think I'm going to take Edie. Okay, Liara still has these weapons, which are good. And it looks like Edie's running the same exact setup as We are, which is actually funny. I want to check out one thing. I think we got a new gun. Just wanted to look at it. Yeah, the Hornet. The fire rate is much higher, but the damage is not as great. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the Blood Pack Punisher for them. Okay, we have 4 points. I was gonna wait to put it all into Sabotage, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these into Slam for now. Okay. ED has 6 points. I'm going to stick some into Incinerate. Do recharge speed and damage to armored targets eventually, I guess. We only have 1 point left. Liara has 10 points. I'm gonna upgrade her warp all of the way. Increase damage to barriers and armor by 50%. Weaken armor targets by an additional 25. Or recharge speed. I'm gonna go with the damage to barriers for sure. We also have one more that we can do. I'll do warp ammo for her. We'll do this one. Armor and health damage. Or armor and health bonus. Okay. All right.
We have reports of an attack at this excavation site.
More information?
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
We're playing catch up. It's true. Every place that we've been so far, we lost Dr. Garneau. Who knows how long he's been gone, though. And now Anne, she sent that message about the Reapers, and we don't know when that was sent.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us.
Yeah.
We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
Maybe the Leviathan is just trying to protect
We have
itself
hostiles!
from the
Take us in.
Reapers.
Commander, on the landing platform!
What?
That's her! Okay, let's get...
Damn! Tracking multiple bogies!
Get us over there!
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go!
Oh my gosh, yeet us out here. Go, go, go. Get away, Cortez. Dang.
Stay here, Shepard.
Oh my god. What is that? Flaming ball. All right, so let's put overload here. You use that. I'm going to put that on soon. We'll put sabotage up there. It's already there. I'm going to put slam here. Something is screaming to my left and I'm terrified. And then we'll go ahead and do... Actually, I'm going to do warp at 4 and then my slam on 6. All right, ready? Break.
This platform won't remain stable for long.
This is crazy.
He's somewhere above us.
Above us.
Hello?
Okay, let's get inside.
Is anyone there? I'm coming down. No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you. Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Okay.
Copy that. We're on our way.
This is insane up here. Oh my god. Elevator's gone. This is crazy. What's down here? What's the point of this? Dang.
I will.
What was there to look at? I pressed it, but it didn't do anything. Oh, man. This is crazy.
Through here.
Oh, man.
Can you find a place to hide?
Ew, is he like
Get there.
feeding? Oh, I've never seen that before. He was like feeding on that guy. Oops. That's disgusting. I've never seen them do that before. A raider? This is awful. These guys are getting annihilated. Jeez!
We're not going that way. Look for another path.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we're supposed to go up here then. I just want to make sure there's nothing down here for us to pick up. Doesn't look like it. What is this? Like an explosive of some sort? Yeah, just an explosive. Hello?
Looks like a bridge over there.
This is so disorienting. I'm just like constantly being shaken everywhere. It's very disorienting.
Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Great.
Right away, Commander.
All right.
The wires have sustained damage. I'll need a moment for repair.
Yep. Saw that coming. I was like, why are there bombs up here? That's why.
The bridge has been repaired. Raising it now.
I will. Banshee!
Oh my god, these things are so terrifying. I absolutely hate them. God, the face. It's just like slowly walking over here to murder us. Okay, it's down. It's dead. Jeez. Get away from it.
The bridge is up. Move! That elevator can't be far.
I hate the Banshees. I don't think I've ever really like hated an enemy as much as I hate the Banshees. They're awful.
This way.
All right, there we go. Nothing over here. Nothing over there. All right, let's work our way up.
Elevator spotted, Shepard. Got it!
Okay, nice. Let's hope this one doesn't break. Great.
And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Okay.
Copy that.
Mass pulse recoil system. Okay, that was a really big upgrade for us. Where are we supposed to go? Over back this way. Okay. Great. Can I? Oh, okay. I know they touched down. Yeah, there they are. Get up here. Jeez. Sorry, Edie, I didn't mean to kick you out. If you die, it's my fault. Someone's down. It's Edie. That's my fault. My fault, Edie. We'll get to you in a second. Oh no, spiders! God, these things are the worst. Oh, he's still alive over there. Is it dead now? Alright, good. Edie's back up. I was waiting for the reset so that I didn't have to use some metagel. I guess we do have like, what is that, 7 metagel? Okay, I think I'm supposed to go in that way, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything in here. There's some credits. Look at that. That's Reaper, right? It looks like a Reaper. Yeah, it's definitely a Reaper. Who is out here just like graffitiing Reapers when they touch down? Ew, God. I don't like that at all. I don't like that they're actually feeding on the bodies. That makes me... No, 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 no. I don't like it.
We're blocked. Find another way.
All right. That way? I don't think I can jump over there. No, no, no. Okay, here's a ladder. All of the motion is so disorienting.
We can make it through here.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry!
Okay. Oh my God. Uh-oh, a brute. A brute. All right, that wasn't too bad.
Anne, you still there?
We're barely hanging on. Hopkins is wounded. Are you close?
We're moving as fast as we can. Hang in there. That platform's coming down!
Which one?
Ooh! Around! Go around!
Okay, so this way. That's like more artwork from this one. It's matching paint, and there's like kids and worshiping, and they're like holding hands and looking and worshiping the Reaper.
No, Boyles, stay down! Oh, God!
What's happening?
Kirkwood and Boyles tried to run for it. The Reaper's got him.
Don't move until we get there.
Whoa! Oh my God, I was like, is it fighting us right now? It's definitely fighting us right now. I think it's still trying to fight us. Hang on, let me get my shields back online. Why aren't my shields coming back? That took so long. Okay, he got yeeted off the platform. Let's go, Liara. Alright, let me just make sure there's nothing down here for me. I can't wait to finally get on solid ground. This feels terrible. It's starting to hurt my stomach. What the hell? Okay, there's some more of them over here. What the heck is that? Oh, it looked different up there. Are there any more of those spiders? What is that sound? Grenade. Nothing out in here. Yeah, this is some creepy art that's around here that is on these walls right now. I'm getting some weird vibes.
The elevator's up ahead.
Okay.
Get to it.
All right, let me get these meds. More data, lots of credits. I just want to check up this elevator real quick. I don't know what this, or this ladder. I don't know what's up here. Nothing. Okay, so it's just another way for us to stand over here. There's nothing over there. All right. So let's go ahead and hit up this elevator now. This is right. This is absolutely wild. Nice, it actually worked. Third time's a charm.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
You think?
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
The Reapers were too much. You're all that's left. Yeah, the Reapers were too much. There's so many Reapers here. It makes me wonder if the Reapers know that the Leviathan could potentially hurt it, and they're trying to find it to get it dead before it tries to take over the rest of the world. It's just so strange that it keeps coming after the artifacts of it. Are they like Horcruxes, maybe, of the Leviathan? But then why would the Leviathan blow one up by itself and bomb it? Wouldn't it want to keep him safe? Oh, I can't wait to get to the bottom of this.
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
What are they getting more power from
What are
it?
they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything. Doctor. They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard! Take it out!
Got it!
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
I had a feeling she was indoctrinated. They wouldn't just let her... Dang. This is gonna get crazy.
Bring it down.
Alright, so we gotta take care of the harvester. Of course we do. No, get under cover. What are you doing? Oh my god, everyone's dead. Oh no. We're not off to a great start here. Whoa. This is insane. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna need some more ammo soon.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Okay, I can't go that way. I want to go over there and see what kind of loot is there before I leave. But it's hot over here. Any loot? Nothing? Jeez. Okay, someone's down. It's Liara. There's a med kit in here. Some credits and experience. Okay, I think that was it. Dang. I'm running away. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running so slowly. That was insane.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
Oh.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Anne, you need to listen to me, okay? Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
We couldn't stop it. I mean, technically, Leviathan murdered him.
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
That's so sad. Especially since they were so close. What she said is kind of interesting and something that I thought about last time too. How it could potentially be a left behind Reaper that never made it back into deep space, or maybe it's a Reaper that doesn't want to be a Reaper anymore and doesn't believe in what the Reapers are doing. So instead it's in hiding and taking over small colonies, and I don't know what those artifacts could be though, and what they were doing with them. They were kind of like, it looked like they were almost charging themselves up using it. And all of this about you can't breach the darkness, does that mean like it could be a Reaper and it's left behind and it doesn't want the fate of darkness for humanity as a whole? But then that doesn't really add up with what it just said last time, how they've learned too much. They've learned too much. You can't breach the darkness. This is such an interesting storyline. All right, so we have to go back to the Citadel, of course. And Bryson offers the only chance to track down Leviathan, meet her on the Citadel, and gain her help. So let's go down and talk to her. I'm sure she'll be in Dr. Bryson's lab, so hopefully we can avoid running into everybody else for just today. There is one more thing I can find out here to scan. There it is. Looks like fuel. Oh, she's crying.
Hello? Anne? You here?
Aww. That's really sad.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... this is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
Oh no.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That voice actor is amazing. I'm intruding. Time is short. I do feel like I'm kind of intruding. She's spending a moment in his bedroom, a very intimate place. And that's why I always just try to tell my family that I love them before I leave or I go anywhere or I do anything. You just never know if it could be the last time. And like Anne's dealing with right now, she had a dumb, simple argument about a specimen, and now that's how she'll remember him the most, is that last final moment that she spent with him, because you just kind of like reiterate the last time. And I feel for her because it's not hard, and you never know. That's why I also want to say time is short, because it's so true. But I don't want to give her any sort of advice right now. I'm not trying to be that person that's like, yeah, well, life is short, you know, you gotta chalk it up to, like, she's going through a lot right now. I just need to step away.
That's all right. I can come back.
Yeah.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again. He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that being angry because he was probably so consumed by his work, but he did, like she said, have a light, and his light and his research could potentially really help us with this Reaper war. He spent his entire life trying to figure out anomalies and fictional characters. And I'm sure that it was really hard growing up with a father that was distant because they're so wrapped up in their own work. Sometimes I feel like I've put my daughter down a few times because I'm so into like editing a video at the time, or I miss bubble bath, or I miss bedtime because I have a video that I really want to put out the next day and I'm not done editing it. And that kind of hit me a little bit there. I don't want my daughter to feel like my work is more important than her, because I do my work because I love her and I want to do well for her. So that kind of hit me a little bit. That definitely, I felt that. But like I said before, he gave his life to this research. He could potentially be a huge key, just like she could be a huge key to figuring out what's on the other end of the artifact, for sure.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
All right. I hope she's able to figure this out and help out. I'm sure she is, if she's as brilliant as her father is.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Ooh.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Interesting. I don't know what it could be. I keep going back to like an original Reaper. But then things like that, like it being completely organic and not having the technology indoctrination in it, I don't know what to think.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
That's really sad. Why is James here? He scared the bejeebas out of me. I thought it was a game bug. And I was like, why is his dialogue coming over in the Dr. Bryson lab? Why is he here?
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
You look at that thing looking at him. He's getting so close to it.
Commander, you see this thing?
No.
This is great.
It's not great. It's disgusting. Don't put your face near it.
Ow! Hey, Edie. Husk bites, they don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
Did you get bit? I told you not to
apply Metagel.
put your face near it, James. How the heck would you put your face near that thing? Oh my god. There's more dialogue.
If nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
No. I don't think that we should take that thing onto the Normandy with us. Are you kidding me? I would have nightmares. Can I use it one time and scare him again? Deliver this to your cabin? I was like gearing up for it to scream again. I was like clenching my teeth. Gosh, I really don't want this thing in my cabin, but I think I have to take it for a collectible. I hate that this is an option.
All right. Just don't tell anybody.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I hate that this is gonna be in my bedroom.
In the cargo bay?
Bowling pins in the cargo bay. That'd actually be a lot of fun. All right, is there anything else to talk to him about? No? It's so random that he just showed up here out of the blue, and now we get to take home that awful head thing, and it's gonna be in my cabin?
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
I feel like it's too risky. What if it turns her into a vegetative state like it did with the other guy? No, there has to be another way.
You mean let it take you over?
No.
That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
Yeah.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Oh my god. I think this is a really bad idea.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne.
Yeah.
Sounds dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You don't have to do this. There has to be another way.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
What the hell?
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Oh god, that gave me
Do we have
chills.
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
No, not the
Do it.
renegade. Nope. 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 We're not gonna murder this lady. Holy crap. I wonder what would have happened if I hit that renegade button. I feel like it would have just kept on going and then she would have died. Are you okay?
Anne, are you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Okay.
Good. It's a start.
Whew.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
No
It
kidding.
knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Why would it want to kill us? Especially when we're trying to stop the Reapers. And obviously, my theory of it being a Reaper is now gone because it said to us that we're the ones that are causing the Reapers to come, and there's no war, only the harvest, which is just, that gave me straight up chills all the way through my body. I don't know why, but that was a very creepy thing to say. Jeez. Okay, so we gotta scan more locations, possible locations for the Leviathan on the galaxy map, scan locations, and find Leviathan. So we're getting closer. And I'm also kind of creeped out that it wants to murder us. I don't understand why it would do that, besides that it doesn't want to be found by the Reapers, and it will do anything at any cost to not get caught by the Reapers, but it's a huge asset. Like Shepard said, we could really use it on our side. And at this point, I feel like the Leviathan is just being stubborn. Is this something? Hey, look at that. I didn't notice that over there before. Yeah, I just feel like I want to go see if I can talk to Anne one more time before we leave. I'm not sure if she's somewhere. All right, so let's head back and get on the Normandy so that we can start this search for the Leviathan. We're getting closer and closer and closer to figuring out what the heck is going on here. I don't even know what to think anymore about this Leviathan. Besides that it could just be like Bigfoot, like a fictional character that, well, is not fictional, but it's like a myth. It's also kind of weird that it has all of those paintings on the wall and people underneath of it that are supposedly worshiping it. And it's also really cool that that was a big part of the storytelling at the last mission that we did to find Anne, where they talked about the artwork. Because I noticed and I was looking at it and I thought that it was a Reaper because it's shaped just like one, but it doesn't have that Reaper look to it. It has the legs and stuff like that, but I feel like the Reapers are just more like curved and slender. I don't know. It was like a profile of it, but I just thought that maybe it could have been the Leviathan, but it does have Reaper-like silhouette, so it looks very much like one. I don't know what to think. I'm scared to find out, but I am also very intrigued, and I really want to get to the bottom of this. Triginta Petra, a low-density planet in comparison to Earth. It's also drier, with wide land masses that are largely desert. Its dexochirality, native life, I've never seen that word before, is yet to be made out of the oceans, primarily producing cyanobacteria, which provide a limited amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. A handful of Turians colonized the planet and attempted to introduce land planets. Their chief hurdled with the lack of good topsoil, which required imports and sophisticated farming practices to overcome. The farmer's maxim on the Petra was, if you can last 5 seasons, you can officially know what you're doing. So it's hard to farm here, but they still try. Preliminary scans suggest that the Reapers judged its population too low to harvest and struck its colonies with kinetic impactors. They then moved on, trusting that the destruction of food supplies' main arteries would finish off the inhabitants. Well, since they didn't actually touch down, maybe the Leviathan could be here? Nope, just a war asset. Dextro rations. 2181 Despoina. Planet was only spotted recently by human space probes. No records indicate it's been explored. Scans indicate it's covered in an ocean of liquid water and has nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. It's highly likely to have at last some photosynthetic life. So life is starting here. Success. Scans reveal a faint trace of Leviathan's energy signature. Closer examination is required to confirm.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Okay, let's get down there. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Edie and Liara again because I think that they're a good crew together.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
I'm still not sure what we're expecting to find down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice, we're here.
But then what? If it turns out to be a Reaper, are we really going to offer an alliance?
We're not making friends. It's the cost of winning. If it turns out to be a Reaper, are we really going to offer an alliance? If it's willing to work on our side, sure, but I kind of am not sure if I can trust it. I mean, yes, it's the cost of winning, but we're not here to make friends. We just need assets.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Exactly.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
What?
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
What?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
Whoa.
That's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Oh my god.
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for
no.
impact!
Oh no. Oh, this is creepy. Especially if it's underwater.
I'm okay here.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Okay.
It would seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
This seems weird. This is crazy. Man, I was looking forward to seeing that little ship go underwater, although it's kind of creepy that I think we do have to maybe go underwater.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
It is.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
So, do I have to destroy it, I guess? Datapad log Atan Brooks. The whole will hold. That's what they say. Whatever God watches over, Ezo prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaced enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle? What downed us in the first place? Kushan said it wasn't lightning, it was some kind of pulse. A direct energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic and the whole bloody ocean is silent. Man, if this thing is lurking in the deep dark ocean, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, that's what we're chalking this up to, right? So creepy. Sometimes I think about that in real life, how much of the deep dark ocean on Earth has not been explored yet. And it's really wild. I think that's deep space, deep underwater space documentaries are one of my favorite to watch because there's just so much down there that we don't even know about. Tonight the techs are going to try to reroute the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours.
Any idea how old these are?
The bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure, it might take more than a year.
Jeez. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and...
Right away.
blow this thing up, I guess. Alright. Ezo samples. There's another one here. Shen Kushan. Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you could call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. So we might need to get someone else up over here. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengaged. The distress beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without a distress beacon, we have no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater instead of tents on the deck. It keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. Look at all these dead bodies here. Is that a mech?
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It may not be Cerberus technology at all. Regardless, it doesn't work.
But why is it here?
Look, up there.
Reapers! They were right behind us!
Protect the shuttle!
Holy crap! Okay, let's get back to the shuttle. Holy crap! Look at all these upgrades. Let's loot for a second. Oh no! Okay, they're here.
Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
All right. Oh, there they are. Okay, he's dead.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
I have development, Commander. Fixing it now.
A brute. All right, let me get them back up.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air!
Just a few seconds.
Another one? Holy crap.
Commander, I'm airborne.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that.
Why does he look bigger than the other ones? What was that? All right, so Cortez should be ready for us, but I want to make sure that I have all the loot. I need all the loot. I feel like there's so much here and we missed out on it. Okay. So, is he ready now, I guess?
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled.
Oh, dang. Okay. He's not ready to go.
Get to him.
Whatever this pulse is, it's not great. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. All right, we're coming. We're coming. I need some more ammo. There were a ton of ammo bins behind me, but maybe there'll be more up here.
I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Okay, okay. We're coming. No ammo up here. Let me see if I can get up in this way. Nope.
I need some backup at the shuttle.
I know I'm coming. I'm on the way. He is really getting it over here.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander.
That was crazy.
There's a development. We need to talk.
There's a development. I'm guessing it's similar to what we read on the pads, that he might not be able to fix what the problem is because of everything that it messed up. Seems bad. There's another mech in there. All right. Let me go talk to Cortez. I think we're probably going to be stranded here for a bit, so I'm not worried about finding all the loot right now. I thought that we were about to leave. That's why I was like, but I need to find the loot. But we're not anywhere close near ready yet. As you can see, we're picking up more stuff.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Great.
Why not have the Normandy pick us up?
Same thing would happen to her.
Yeah.
And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Oh my god.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. How would that work?
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded it, you should be good to go.
Sounds awful.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
I don't really want to do this.
Perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
All right, got the power cell. Oh, that's just debris. Okay. We have a power level on the bottom right there. It's like we're charging 30%. Okay.
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Get another power cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
Okay, let me get the next one. Oh, they're everywhere. Where's the brute? There he is. Okay, let's get this next power cell. I'm gonna remember that that gun is there in case we need it. Okay, charging up to 51% now. Okay.
Got another cell here.
Okay, let's grab the next one. There's a power socket over here too. Oh god. I wonder which one I'm supposed to be going to. I'm just gonna keep charging this one. We're at 74% now.
One more cell, Commander.
All right, nice. There's another brute. There's two more. Oh, his butt. Okay, he's dead. Oh, he's still alive! Alright, he's dead for real now. I need to take some cover for a second. Hang on. Woo-wee. Okay, Liara's down. I need to find some more ammo. Edie's over there hanging on. Okay, I think that was the last of him. Okay, let me grab this power cell. Let's get Liara up. And throw a grenade over there. Nice. Okay, run, 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 run. Here we go, 86%.
Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
All right. I need more ammo because I don't have any right now. Oh my god, I'm so scared. All right, let's reload quickly. This is mayhem. Just absolute mayhem. Okay, do I have a second? All right, let's grab this power cell. All right, nice. It's kind of cleared for a minute. Grab some more ammo. Yes, 100%. Let's go. All right. I am a little bit nervous about this, but I don't think we have a choice. Okay, melee, exit. This is crazy. This is insane. This thing is so powerful. All right, nice.
I need to get in the water before they come back.
I don't really want to go in the water.
Back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Oh man. All right, before they come back, I am going to go grab some more ammo. I know this seems silly, but I just don't know what we're going to get into at the end here. And I just want to make sure I have all of the ammo. I have everything that I need. Make sure we're not missing out on any loot over here because I don't know what the heck is about to happen down in that water. I'm definitely not stalling because I'm terrified to go into the deep, dark, unknown waters. That's not it. Okay, there is another module over here. So we definitely missed out on some loot over here. I was right. It's good we came back. I think I already swept this back corner and everything else down here. Dr. Chai Lin, the rations will hold us 2 more days. Brooke sent a drone to the bottom and it came up with a bioluminescent plant life. So it's gonna be glowy down there. None of it is edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done, but Romero and Mullins tried it anyways. They haven't stopped vomiting and their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres. Some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. So they brought all of the orbs over here, it seems, and they kept them in their rooms, their quarters that they made for themselves. All right, I think there was one more area that had a pad. Yeah, this one. Captain Abel Pratt. Ramos is our first death. He tried to throw one of the spheres overboard and something happened. Kunshan and maybe 3 or 4 others started beating him like a madman. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I'm no longer in control. I held a funeral to keep order. The crew would have been at his body like wild dogs. We compromised. He will be tethered to the water to extract scavenging animals that we can catch for food. If he doesn't get a bite within 3 of the planet's days, we cut him loose as a water burial. We've sealed the Tritons off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. My kingdom for a shark. Yeah, they went through a lot of stuff here. What a terrible way to go. Encarno Camacho. The captain gets it now. He tried to lock himself in the ship, screaming that he had to fix it. We were gentle, 1 person for each limb. We let him rest on the sphere. Sometimes in the middle of the night he came around and now he agrees. We won't leave. Why would we? I think this is my last entry. Everyone here understands me. If anyone finds us, they might feel differently, but that can be fixed in time. It's so good to not be hungry anymore. Creepy. All right, I think that was everything. I'm glad I went back because I got more of the storyline of what happened, even though it was very sad and creepy. We also did get some more upgrades too. Okay. Let's get back into the suit. Okay, I don't want to go.
All right,
This is
Commander.
so weird.
Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
God.
Shepard, I understand the reasons, but this is a big risk.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs, check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
I'm definitely not ready, but let's just get this thing over with.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch. Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you. Here goes. Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I hate this.
Suit holding up, Commander?
Looks good so far.
Good. Getting some comm interference on the
Copy that.
Oh god, now we're down here by
Cortez?
ourselves.
Cortez!
Oh no. Oh no. No. I'm on edge. Whoa, look at the jellyfish.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I've finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
Is that a huge ship that just went down? As much as I hate this, this is actually really cool. I'm glad that it's not just like I'm in darkness. I hope the jellyfish are friendly. This is
Scanner
crazy.
indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down. Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
This is so crazy. Can I jump down here? No? I feel like I have to go this way, right? Oh, there we go.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Oh god, alright. It's so bright down there. Alright, here goes nothing, I guess.
Can't see anything just yet.
So creepy. I feel like I'm hearing stuff.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay, so there's the probe. Find Leviathan. This is insane. Bubbles, like something's coming up.
They are the enemy. One that that seeks our extermination.
Is it trying to indoctrinate me?
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Echoes.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me.
Oh no.
Breathe.
Anne? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
I don't understand.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
This is absolutely wild. So the Leviathan is one of the first organic Reapers. But then they branched off and they created more mechanical versions of themselves, and then it took over. This is crazy.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
So they're like crystal balls, essentially. So I guess that one that was like diving deep into it was just trying to see the future, or trying to see, I guess, where the Leviathan is. I don't know about the future, but this is insane.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter. Only the harvest.
I feel like since this is on the right side, I can only ask one of these, and I'm torn between the Reapers and the Crucible. Because maybe the Leviathan knows something about the Crucible that could potentially help us if it's not willing to fight itself. I'm gonna ask about the Crucible.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Oh, bless. I can ask both. Okay, nice.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
Crazy. Every time that a harvest is done, a Reaper is born, and there are so many of them. Is that how many times they've succeeded in taking over and destroying life and making everything start at ground zero?
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
You will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
It already has. We've already shown that we can stop them, and we can at least try. And I feel like we have already had changes in this cycle. I mean, they were already delayed by how long now? Months? Years? Potentially? I also want to say that's your fault because you're not doing anything about it to help it. You're not trying at all to break these cycles. You're just hiding in the shadows because of your own mistake. I'm gonna say that's your fault. But I also don't want to piss it off. And right now I'm being indoctrinated. I want it to release me. Maybe if I show it hope.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
Yeah, the Reapers are here. They know. They know where you are now. Is it coming out of the Oh my god, there's more than one of them.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves.
Then do it.
They pay their tribute in blood.
It's about dang time. How many cycles has there been that they've just been cowards hiding in the water? This is crazy. Mech suit fall over. What's happening right now?
Shepard's back. Cortez, status.
We're good to go. I don't know what the commander did, but the pulse is offline.
This is crazy. It has the potential to do this. There's a rust on the tire. Holy crap.
We got Reaper inbound.
Shepard! Goddess! She's freezing. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
It's hard to say, yes. I mean, it is hard to say because after that entire conversation, I mean, we had to talk them into even helping, and to find out that they're one of the main reasons why these cycles keep happening, and it was gonna kill me in the end and just use me for its bidding, whatever that means. And it took down that Reaper so easily. It just immediately annihilated it. And what has been keeping it from doing it this entire time? What has been keeping them from coming out and stopping what's going on if they don't agree with it and they don't believe in it, and they realize that these artificial Reapers are causing so much destruction? It's just crazy that they haven't done anything about it so far. So yeah, it's hard to say because I don't know how to read it right now. I need to go back and rewatch that entire conversation because there was so much in it that I really want to just go back and read again.
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore.
It's crazy.
That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex.
Wow.
It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
It does.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
That was incredible. It's so hard to believe that this was a DLC because without this information, how does the end story go? I mean, we know the origin of the Reapers now. We know why they are out and set out to do what they want to do. And so many questions about the Reapers' origin, about why they're doing this, about how we can potentially end them was just revealed in this DLC. It's crazy to think about playing this game without this context. My mind is absolutely blown right now. I loved every second of this DLC. I think we're officially done with it too. Yep. All right, so let's read through this codex. The Darkness Breach, Leviathan Secrets. Essentially, nothing was known about the aquatic species dubbed Leviathans before Commander Shepard's report to Task Force Aurora. No record of their species' true name existed. No ruins are attributed to their civilization, and no influence on other races has been recorded. The task force can only conjecture based on the limited information provided by Shepard. Their current world is unlikely their home world, so it's surmised that the Leviathans master technology and spaceflight despite their immense size and aquatic nature. Their ability to communicate with and mentally dominate land-based sapiens who would have been a necessary step, and so whatever homeworld the Leviathans hail from would have concluded a thrall species whose civilization served their purposes. Presumably, their bodies can withstand both the extreme pressure of the depths and the lesser pressure of a coastal area where they might come into contact with these thralls. Transporting a creature the size of a Leviathan into space would have been a significant engineering challenge. It's likely that they used EZO for ease of travel, as the Hanar do, and employed cybernetic filtration to breathe air as well as oxygenated water. It is unknown if the Leviathans have modified themselves with the equivalent of a biotic amplifier, but it seems probable. The faster-than-light communication of their pulses would require precise control previously unknown to modern science. One can only guess at the innovations of their species, and the Leviathans are volunteering no such information. They are definitely a very stubborn species. It's crazy to me that after all of this time, they have yet to break the cycle. They could have very easily stopped this when it first started, before there were all of the harvests. I mean, if I'm reading into this correctly, and I do have to go back and I think to give further thoughts about this, I have to go back and rewatch everything that just happened because my mind was absolutely blown. And I would really love to go back and just rewatch the Leviathan talking to me. But what I gathered from all of that is that the Leviathan was the original Reaper and technology took over. And so that's how the Reapers that we know now, the first Reaper, Harbinger, came to being. And they have these harvests of entire galaxies, and they go through and do what they're doing now. They're harvesting, and that is how they create a Reaper. Well, when we first started Mass Effect 3 and in the ending of Mass Effect 2, we saw all of the Reapers coming in through their deep space. What was that? And coming back to the galaxy. So if that many cycles have happened, why haven't the Leviathan done anything to stop it up until now? And what makes Shepard this anomaly that is so important in order to break the cycle now? How did it take Shepard going down there and having a discussion with the Leviathan to get them to be on board with breaking this cycle? And it wasn't because they really were willing to, or it wasn't really even because Shepard is an anomaly and because the Reapers are scared of her. It was simply because we found the Leviathan and we went down there and the Reapers were following us. That is the only way that we got the Leviathan to even consider this, because they knew that the Reapers were at their front door. I mean, I know that the Quarians and the Geth are a wildly different story, and maybe not one to compare here, but in a way, sort of, because the Quarian did make the Geth. And let's say that the Geth were evil. I don't believe that all of them are. After we met Legion in Mass Effect 2, I have a very different view on Geth and what I think about them, and I share that a lot in my Mass Effect 2 journey. So kind of like comparing that, if the Geth were like the Reapers, if they were taking over colonies, if they were causing mass destruction and murdering people, which, I mean, now they are because they feel like their back is up against the wall, but I digress. The Quarians would do something about it. I mean, even now the Quarians are trying to do something about the Geth because they know that they were the ones that initially created them. So the fact that the Leviathan isn't willing to help, isn't willing to break these cycles, isn't willing to fess up to their own mistakes even, and then just completely disappear off the map, it's crazy to me. It's so crazy that they can just sit back and watch humanity die over and over and over and over again while they sit in their deep sea bubble bath. It's mind-blowing to me. And I don't think that the Leviathan is our friend. No, but it is a very good war asset, and I'm just shook. I'm shook that that even just happened. I did not see it ending that way. I had holy crap, 400 points? Wow, they had a really hefty asset. I'm just so taken back that everything happened this way. I kind of, maybe you guys had heard me talking through all of my suspicions that it was a original Reaper and all of that stuff, and then I kind of backtracked on it, saying no, I don't think that it could be an original Reaper. And then to find out that they are original Reaper, and they're the reason why these artificial Reapers are even a thing because of technology advancements, and it's just crazy. It's so mind-blowing. This whole time, I've been looking at the Reapers as some heaven or hell sent thing, mainly hell, that just thinks that they come in once every few years or decades or whatever, once every thousands of years and take over because they think that they can. And they were this, you know, spiritual being of some form, and then to come to find out that they're just another species, but they've been turned into this machine. It's so crazy to me. It kind of makes me think that the Reapers are also being indoctrinated in some form, but I don't know. I don't want to dive deep down that rabbit hole. Not today. I got too much on my mind. So the Leviathan Enthrallment Team, a mixed species team of special operations soldiers, have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan's artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. Such an intense and wild asset. The team's major limiting factor are the small numbers of artifacts and the reluctance of Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon, for fear the Reapers might develop a countermeasure. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous after seeing that they were using the artifacts to kill that Reaper. And I was like, oh my god, I tried to destroy like literally all of them. So the small number of artifacts is definitely a problem, and people have been destroying them, so myself included. So I could see that being an issue. But from what we've seen down there, it sicked two brutes up against each other. And then it was able to just pluck that Reaper out of the sky like it was nothing. Crazy. We also have Dr. Ann Bryson on our team now, which is awesome. Her research into paleotechnology should be useful in understanding the Prothean device and the laws of high energy physics that the Reapers seem to ignore. We also got something for the Crucible. That Jovian dissertation. Whoa, that actually looks really cool. The mathematics used to model this complexity can provide new insight into the math of the Prothean device. And we also got radiation shielding sheath, which is another Crucible item. We got something for Turian? Oh, the rations when we were scanning. So let's go check our messages and just do a quick walk around the Normandy before we sign off for the day.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn. Commander?
Okay, let's check our messages. No new messages. I'm gonna go check in with Edie and Joker. What an amazing DLC. Leviathan is up there with one of my favorites, for sure.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now.
One of my favorite missions, probably by far.
Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
Yeah, definitely does.
Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal resistance.
Thanks, Mom.
If that is how you categorize me, I will tell you to stop slouching. Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
Alright, I am gonna go down and talk to Liara too, because we brought her along with us on some missions. I think I'm just gonna peek in with everybody, actually.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Okay. We also got intact Reaper weapon. So we get a weapon damage bonus or an ammo capacity. I'm definitely gonna do weapon damage bonus. For sure.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien. I hope it helps against the Reapers.
It was an experience.
Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
It was such an crazy experience. I don't know if it's because I was like slightly terrified about being underwater too. It's probably something to do with that as well.
I've been thinking about what we learned, Shepard. The thing is, I don't really care what the Reapers are or where they're from. They're monsters that need to be put down. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey there.
Don't really need to know where they are or where they're from. Yeah, that's true, I guess. But I'm definitely interested in where they are and where they came from. That mission was amazing. Okay, let's see if Garrus has anything to say.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From Sovereign to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time. But at least we're starting to see the big picture.
Yeah.
Never really thought we'd get any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And better than Ashley's, like, I don't need to know where they're from or whatever. Garrus makes a lot of good points that I've been thinking about too. I love that we've just found out where the Reaper's origin is. I think it adds so much more dynamic to this war and to the Reapers that I felt like I was lacking before. It was just kind of a mystery. Like I explained, I looked at the Reapers before this mission, and pretty much my entire time since we've known about the Reapers in Mass Effect, I've looked at them as some sort of like heavenly or hell-ish figure that is come down from wherever or come up from wherever and just visits the galaxy after X amount of years and does the harvest and just completely wrecks humanity. For what? I didn't know. For why? I didn't know. And now I know what is that because they think that they're entitled to it and they're trying to make more Reapers, and that's pretty much it. And the why and the how are already answered too. And it answers so many questions that I've had about the Reapers for so long, and it helps me understand what we're doing a little bit more. And I know, like Garrus said, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter where their origin comes from, like Ashley said. We're gonna kill them regardless, or at least we're gonna try to. But it does add an extra layer on top of everything that we've already been gathering about this war. And like I said before, I don't think I could have imagined what this game was like before that DLC. You're just left in the dark about the origin of the Reapers? That's crazy. Learning about where they come from and why they do what they do is something that's really important to me. And I'm glad that we've gotten to the bottom of it a little bit more. And I'm sure we're learning, we don't even know half of it. That's just kind of like a very short blip of what actually happened. But we are starting to understand more now.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
Okay, yeah.
Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the door.
Okay. That's another one at the Citadel. So it looks like next episode, we're probably going to spend a lot of time back at the Citadel again. Doing everything. We have so many turn-ins, so many people to meet and talk to and hang out with.
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from.
Yeah, he makes a very good point there. It's also very interesting that he talks about the devil after I just explained how I felt about the Reapers before.
How do you see with only two eyes? Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle.
I guess if I did have like eyeballs here, it would be pretty helpful. I wouldn't be so scared of my own shadow, probably.
Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothi the Prothean. I insisted he allow me to throw him out the airlock.
I love that though, Prothi the Prothean. I love that nickname for him.
Commander.
Oh my goodness, Prothi. It's better than Jarvis or whatever I was calling him before. I'm pretty.
Did you hear? Kelly Chambers is dead.
Oh
Cerberus found her during a Citadel coup. Shot her where she stood.
Oh, that's terrible. She seemed really nice.
What if we'd gone back to Cerberus? Your gut saved us, Gabby.
That's really sad.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
It's really sad because I could have saved her life if I told her to change her identity. Because she wouldn't have said yes when they asked if she was Kelly Chambers.
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
Kind of. She's definitely had an extensive history of, I don't want to say the word, but failure?
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure, no problem.
That last mission on Noveria shows why I love the Kodiak.
All you did was drop us off and bugger out. How are you proud of that?
I seem to remember being shot at the whole time, and everyone coming back in one piece, Mr. Vega.
It's true.
Yeah. Next time, park it and come join the party, Esteban.
It's so true. He did really well last mission. Not only was he just the driver, but he was handing us power cells, he was holding a gun, he was shooting Reapers and Husks, and he was holding his own.
Shuttle's primed for the next drop.
He really...
Shuttle's primed for the next drop.
Was out there helping us out today.
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off.
That's very true. That's a really good sentiment.
Hey.
That's a really, really nice sentiment. All right, before we go back up, let's see how many upgrades we can do on our Black Widow. I'm excited to see how many. Let's go ahead and do this one. And I think that's fully... Oh, no, it has one more upgrade, I think. I think 5 might be the max. Yep, so let's go take a look. And then I'm going to upgrade Executioner Pistol. Oop, that's not the right one. And all of that stuff. Let's go. So it has the exact same now as our Mantis had, without any extra. So Mantis is still a bit more powerful, but it's right up there. So, yep, we'll definitely be seeing some differences in that now. I'm excited. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade the Maddock for our Maddock peeps, and that's all we can afford for now. Oh my god, it's like actually in our room. I'm kind of glad that they didn't put it in the, like, on our nightstand or something. That would just be mean. I'm scared to press it because I know it's gonna scream at me. I hate it every time. It's so awful. James, why did you want this in our room? Why? I just wanted to read the mail. Okay, no mail. Goodness. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I'm so glad that we were able to finally finish the Leviathan DLC. I loved every second of it. It was amazing. The voice acting, the storytelling, the dialogue, everything that we just discovered about the Reapers, and answering a lot of really important questions that I've had since we first found out about the Reapers. I can't wait to go back and re-watch that entire scene, because I feel like I was just like jaw on the ground or jaw on the ocean floor the entire time, and I was just so taken back. There were one-line quotes in there that made me really think about things. I will share with you a little bit more after I rewatch that entire scene in next episode's intro. As you guys know, I usually go and recap anyways, so I will share a little bit more thoughts on all of that then. But for today, I am really happy that we did this DLC now. I know that the Banshees come to us later on. There were a few comments saying that I got introduced to the Banshees in a less emotional way, so I'm not really sure what that means, and it sounds a little bit scary because I know that Banshees are Asari based, and I just don't really want to know what that could potentially mean. I think that doing the DLC and this time made it really fun, and I feel like we're really starting to get into the war now. I'm learning so much about the Reapers' origins and how they've come to be who they are and why they do what they do, even if it's not 100% why they're doing what they're doing, besides just they want to be the most powerful and they think that they're entitled to humanity as a whole. There was a lot to unpack in this episode, and I can't wait to go back and rewatch it so I can think about it more and dive deeper into it. It really makes me excited to go back and replay this game after I'm done with Mass Effect 3, hop in as a male Shep and read through the codex knowing what I know now. Because I think that it has probably been touched on in the codex in little blurps here and there, and I've kind of just like read it and been like, oh, that's a cool piece of lore, or oh, that's a cool piece of information. Not sure why we need to know that. But knowing what I know now and going back and reading the original codex in Mass Effect 1 is probably going to be such an awesome experience, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to doing this story, knowing what I know now and knowing all of the lore that I've just been absorbing. I also noticed how like orange I am today, so sorry if you guys saw me like peeking over at the camera and like looking back, but I've been really orange today, and I don't know why. The lighting is the same, but for some reason I just look like a Cheeto. Sorry about the Cheeto look today. I'm sure I probably look super orange in some scenes, and I promise I didn't get a fake tan or anything. I'm super pale in real life. So I don't know why the camera looks like that today, and I apologize. I'm embarrassed, but I don't think there's anything I can do now about it. Anyways, so next time, I think that we're gonna head back to the Citadel and turn in all of our quests that we have to turn in. We also have the DLC for Arya back at the docks that I think I will kick off after we're done meeting with everybody. There's like 4 people we need to meet back at the Citadel. Lots of things to turn in. And I feel like there was something else. There's the Arya T'Loak. So after we finish everything at the Citadel, I will go and meet her and kick off this DLC with Arya afterwards. And also for anyone that maybe skipped through some parts of the video today, I know there was some scanning and some boring parts, and that's why I timestamped for you guys. But if you've stuck through and you're listening to the outro, I did mention it in the video that I will be putting out a reaction to James's anime Paragon Lost that I watched and recorded myself doing yesterday. So I don't really know how I'm gonna edit it yet. It might be a couple weeks before it comes out, but there is a video that I recorded that I did my reaction for Paragon Lost, which was actually very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I heard some mixed reviews about it, but I like anime, and it had ties to Mass Effect, so what is not to love about that show? It was amazing, or I guess it was technically a movie. But I hope this was a great start to your 2024. And if you guys are watching this a day later because of hangovers or whatever, I hope you had a great start to your 2024, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.